Hey everybody, welcome back to 1 Minute Walking Tours. As always, I'm your host Jonathan. I want to say thank you so much to all the people who have been watching and subscribing and liking. The easiest way to help the channel grow is to like and subscribe. And if you're interested, there's a Patreon with a link on my channel, and you can directly impact where we go and what we do and what we talk about. And you can of course communicate with me, which I'd like you to do anyway, in the comments below. I really appreciate hearing from everyone who's been watching these videos. And today is actually about the Brooklyn War Memorial. Now this is in Cadman Plaza, Brooklyn. If you're coming off the Brooklyn Bridge and you get in that right-hand lane, takes you down that ramp, that's Cadman Plaza. But over this way, behind the camera, is Borough Hall. That was City Hall when Brooklyn was its own city. And Brooklyn Heights is just to the right. So it's a really good place for a war memorial. And this is to the 11,500 men and women who died serving their country during the Second World War. The idea for this monument was it was supposed to be huge and overawing and impressive, commensurate with the sacrifice the Brooklynites made during the Second World War. Now, this is supposed to be one of 5 separate monuments. Each borough was going to have its own, with the names of those who served inside. And there is actually an entrance on the side where you're supposed to be able to go in and see the names, which are carved on oak panels, which the names start with a man named Henry Aronson, and they end with a man named William Zawalski. Not good with names. But unfortunately, it's been closed for a very long time, and the building has actually been used as storage by the borough of Brooklyn, by the city of New York, and by other places like the Heights Opera Company and the Marionette Theater Company. And you can make an appointment to go in to look, but they point out it does look a little like a tag sale is going on inside. Now, the city is actually making an effort to allow a couple of days a week for people to go inside and pay their respects, but the city's still in the process of doing that. Now, this monument was designed by the architectural firm of Eggers and Higgins, and the giant figures, where this represents family and this represents victory, were sculpted by a man named Charles Keck, who also sculpted the statue of Andrew Jackson outside the Missouri State House. He designed statues and artwork for large architectural firms and public display, and I think these are actually quite moving myself, given that the idea of family is being included in the sacrifice for peace and for freedom. So if you're in Brooklyn and you see this gigantic building, many people don't even know that this is a war memorial, even though it says out front here. And the inscription reads, "This memorial is dedicated to the heroic men and women of the borough of Brooklyn who fought for liberty in the Second World War, 1941 to 1945, and especially to those who suffered and died. May their sacrifice inspire future generations and lead to universal peace." I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you here soon on 1 Minute Walking Tours.